welcome and salutations.
Welcome.
Oh shit. Sorry I'm late. I my no-fap routine was interrupted by my carnivore diet, so trying to adjust.
Goods and closer.
I don't even know what to do with that one.
Proceed.
I'm just waiting for the goon session.
the goon session?
Oh, it just started.
Alright, who wants to give me the recap?
Well, I guess I could go over it real quick.
Alright, go ahead, nerd.
Oh, jeez. But, essentially, last time on Sagas and Solace, I had a bit of a heart-to-heart with Venice Tier and the rest of the party, where we kind of went over how my transformation into undead has made me lose a lot of things, a lot of possible futures I was hoping for, but also how most of the party seems to prioritize the duties that we have ahead, and that there will probably be a problem, at least with my family, and that will have to go unresolved for now. After which, we decided to go the stealth route, go invisible, to enter into the church, or the Mausoleum of Saints, I should say, to retrieve the bell, which went, I guess I should say, surprisingly well. We walked through, distracted some guards with some rocks, walked right past the obituator, which was far more difficult for some party members than others. At which point we obtained the bell, ran away as fast as humanly possible, crossed the ocean with as much haste as we possibly could, at which point our good friend Marlowe decided it was time for a bit of a makeover, I guess, by removing his wings and telling literally nobody. And that was essentially where we left off.
And how?
Oh, and Knarh got really angry at Telry again.
As it happens.
Seems to be a running theme. Also, as a quick aside, everybody who's listening, I'm sorry about the coughing. I'm sick. Nothing else I can really do about it.
If you pray for him.
Oh, also, sorry about the police in the background constantly there. I don't know what's going on.
Hell of a neighborhood.
They just want their 5 seconds of fame. That's all.
I like the coughing, so.
What?
Yeah, he loves that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
He loves it.
I like the coughing. Okay. That's, all right.
I think that's the weirdest thing he's ever said.
Okay.
Really?
No, that is not the weirdest thing he's ever said.
It's an opinion thing.
Fucking. Oh, God. I don't have the energy to go into that joke right now. Okay, so the party has just arrived in the court of the Barrow King, and I believe you said, which one of you was it that wanted to initiate some role play?
I think we were kind of on our way there, but most of what needed said was said on the boat ride.
Okay.
As Telry definitely intending to stay with the Barrow King.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and let's do the meeting with the Barrow King, turning in the bell, all that good stuff, and other such updates. Hold on, is this the Marlowe token where Luke loses his fucking mind?
I should have new art done by the end of the session or next session. So it kind of doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a new one and be like delete all the non-canon Marlowe's.
All your hard work. Just get rid of that. Yes.
Delete it.
I mean, that's what I do. My hard word. Fuck him. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you re-arrive in the circle of the Barrel Court, where the Barrel King awaits you. Oh, man. You can see that there is a lot more hustle /and/or bustle around you, as the courts are filled to the brim with new individuals that you have not seen before. Some of them look to be freshly risen. It would seem that word of your success has already spread to the court, and the Barrel King has been hard at work preparing for the coming war. God.
Good. Suppose we're going to approach. Nara, you still have that bell?
I
I'm
think
still
Chrome has it.
invisible.
No, Chrome did not have it because
I can't.
we
hold
were
it, but I would
afraid
like-
of what it might do to
Yeah.
him.
I like
I got
to
it.
request that I give it to him in person.
Seeing as it was your quest, that makes the most sense.
Thank you.
All right.
Alright, so who has it? Sorry.
I do.
Okay.
Benefit does.
Alright. Laza lags slightly behind, not sure what to make of this Barrel King as the party approaches. Aelin stands in the center of the circle, controlling the errant flow of exposure and mana through the great stones pulsing through the fallow lands. And here's him again
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
for chat to see.
Look at him.
Oh God, hold on. See if I can even do his fucking voice.
Tatum is dying.
Don't die.
Worry, Aelin just sounds extra undead today.
My friends, it is good to see that you have arrived in good health. Come, I have heard news of your arrival.
This is Van Trueheart that was spoken of before. Perhaps you could get to know him.
I think I'll observe for now. Oh, worrisome trunk pulling.
Can't blame ya.
Well done, Risen. As he holds out his hand for the bell.
He gives the bell. There's a mark water.
Tell me, did you acquire this bell, or you followed?
We crossed the sea, and with some aid, we crossed the sea quick and fast. They could follow; it would be impressive.
I see. That is good to
I
hear.
don't believe we were detected. Although as we left, we heard the larger bells ring. I assume that they realized quite quickly that it was missing. However, I doubt that they could connect it to us or you.
As long as they did not follow you and know of our location before we are prepared, it is of little matter. Make no mistake, they would notice such an artifact, hallowed as it is, to go missing. But it is required for what is to come. As such, you have performed your task admirably. You have my thanks. With this, our plans can begin in earnest. But there will be more to talk of conquering and politics after you have properly rested. Please, attend to the barracks. Recuperate from your journey. We shall speak in the morning. Also level 5.
Also level 5.
Og.
Good lord.
Here, take this level 5. Oh, thanks, Barrel
That's the
King.
best reward.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
that guy's awesome.
Thank you. We'll put it to good use.
I might stay now.
Whoa. This dude's out here just just giving out fucking levels.
Right. Aelin, do you want to see my new build? Fucking wild.
You want to see my new build? He'll look at your character sheet. Nice. Want to see my
Totally.
character sheet? Pulls out a guy's skull, opens it. Whoa, that's so brutal. Alright, do you guys take up his offer for a comfortable rest?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I would
Telry
Gruul.
Oh, go ahead.
Gruul would ask if he could have a moment of his time beforehand.
Of course. To be clear, coughing is not him, it's me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, Aelin.
You sound sick.
Yeah, here, Aelin. I got some roots for that. Sure.
I'll take my leave, but we met a follower of Ezekine who has been quite helpful to our mutual endeavor. His name's Laza. I hope that the kindness extended to us could also be shared with him, as he's a good man who's done a lot for us.
Of course. All are welcome that are friend to the Barrow King. Greetings to you, Laza, you said? Indeed it is, sire. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Any friend of these fine gentlemen and lady are a friend to this court. But please, take your rest. I will need time to attune to the object anyway. When it is finished, we will speak in candor.
Good. Well, I will bow and take my leave. Poink, poink, pogos.
To the two risen, he will say, "You have done well, and I see that you have turned to our disposition."
Yes, albeit a bit more suddenly than I had hoped for.
I can understand your trepidation. The life force that flows through us is unnatural, but necessary. I can assure you that it will not be wasted in vainglorious attempts at self-interest.
It is good to know. But there is a question I wish to ask you, or possibly a few, of a bit more personal matter. I have spoken to my companions and gotten their opinions, but you, I feel, might have a bit more of a connection, I guess. I have been troubled, as much of the reason I am with my companions now is that when I had originally left to go adventuring, I had done so running. One of my family had been cursed, and my mother had eaten my father, believed to be a Wendigo curse. She is alone and ailing, but I have many duties I must now hold. And you, as a king, I can imagine know well the balance of blood and duty. I am conflicted.
I will not speak to the course of your family, only to the fire. The fire in my breast. My people have long since suffered under the tyrannical light. Not my family alone, but the families of my family, and all those that look towards me as their monarch. I will not tell you what you should do. Your service to me must be willing, as all that come before my court. but you took the power. I would hope that you would be an orc that holds to their vows. As for your mother, the druids and those of the East have a deep knowledge of such cursed magics. The hags may not believe themselves to be under my monarchy, but they are no less my subjects. Where is your mother?
She is in the ice flows. To the side of Mornhow.
Leave specific directions with the courier, and I shall see that she is brought here under my protection, and perhaps she can be cured of her disposition.
I thank you. Deeply.
Thanks is not required, only service.
We will serve. Although maybe on a different battlefield.
The Barrel King will nod. I will not press the issue further.
And he will bow and look to, I guess, Venethir to see if he needs me to leave. Or actually, I guess, is there a matter of a new name as of Venethir?
Yes. He will reach into his crown on his wrist, and he will begin to turn it as if looking for something. And then he will conjure forth a name. From this point forward, whilst in your service to me, you shall bear the name Nenanoth.
Thank you. And may I ask to its meaning?
It means, in the old fallow tongue, in the hag speech, a good son.
Mm-hmm.
He will hold himself for a moment and simply bow. He will turn. And he will walk away.
You got anything?
I've been arisen for quite some time and tried to understand how to empower arisen myself throughout the travels I've been in. No hints, nothing. Perhaps you can enlighten me in that endeavor.
You are young in the ways of the Risen. It is not something that can be taught very easily. It is something that is felt, experienced. The power takes many forms. Some carry a visage like myself, pale, monochromatic. Others take on more monstrous forms. Once you have feasted upon mana, eventually you shall be gifted. Have patience, Venethir.
Time is all I have. I thank you.
He will nod.
You have anything else to say, Laza? If you do, I will take my leave.
Oh, no, apologies. I just was simply enamored with your visage.
Do you... Oh.
Waddles and nerd.
I was trying to
Hold on. Breakfast approaches the king.
Oh shit, I'm controlling both of them. Go ahead.
Oh, God, I cannot do pig squeals right now.
Quee.
Oink, oink,
Oink, oink, oink, oink, oink, oink, oink.
Uh-huh.
Aelin Trueheart will look down upon breakfast and then will nod sagely.
I got
He'll
one.
grip some dirt and stone and will forge it
Oh shit.
into a stone helmet
Uh.
and will place it upon his head. Oink!
I'm so upset.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's only
And we will
Does
rest.
anybody else hear that? Who is that in the background?
Sorry, that's my background. My bad.
Alright. Alright, you guys take the Barrow King's offer to rest, and therefore you shall finally achieve the glory of level 5.
Woohoo!
Good lord. We did it, boys.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Do.
Now that you're level 4.
Five.
Wait, what?
I mean 5. So
Ha! Back to level 4.
ha ha! Levels you to 1.
We were always level 3.
Oh.
Alright, Telry.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Go back. We're in line.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to crisscross applesauce, and that grass looked comfy.
Let's see here.
Put
Alright,
in the
here we
line by
go.
God.
Setting you up to level 5. Roll for me 1d10, minimum 6.
1d10. Min 6.
Dun, 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 dun,
Nice.
dun, 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 dun. Oh!
Dungeon masters aren't real, Chrome.
The min.
Oh. I thought all gods existed.
Oh boy, I'm all anointed.
Okay, let's go over all of the upgrades that you got, shall we?
Yes.
I'm doing this not just for you guys, but for chat as well.
Yes.
Alrighty. You are a paladin. 5th level means you receive anointed arms, which means that your armaments gain the anointed property while you use them. I have
is so
news.
good.
That is not what you get.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You
What do
are
I get?
anointed by the dark gods of Talcatesh. So therefore,
Oh.
you do not gain the anointed property. You gain the profane property.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
What do?
Propane? You should
Propane.
gas.
And
Good.
propane accessories.
Propane and propane accessories. My accessories gain propane. Yes. Good.
Good.
So what do?
It works the same as anointed, except the alignments are reversed.
Nice.
So you pierce good armor and hallowed gear and the defensive statistics of angels and things like that.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep, you're the bad boy.
The bad boy.
But
I'm
wait,
good, I promise.
but wait, there's more. At level 5, you also gain extra attack. Oh
Hey.
yeah!
Beering twice as good.
And at level 5, you also gain spell selection and cantrip mastery.
Oh, I forgot about the spell selection. Hang on.
Yep, you get to choose a spell.
Let me pull up that list.
Okay, just so you guys know, it is profane, not propane.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Profane.
He is not worthy of propane.
And since you're level 5, I think now is the time. Wait, where's your helmet?
Oh, my helmet. Let me. I've got the
Do you have a
art for
token
it.
of it?
I don't have a token of it, but I'll send you the art for it real quick.
Send me the art of it, and I can put it on your thing. So now we can see level 5 Telry Lantern Bridge. Servant of Olakin, how you doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lockin, how you doing? Oh no.
Now I gotta find you. There we go. Sent. Let's get in there.
Dun, 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 dun,
Good.
dun, 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 dun.
Vanatier looks so naked without his helmet on now.
And considering my plans for the future, I think my spell will be locate object.
Yes.
In case that comes in handy.
Yes.
Don't look at me, I'm naked.
Don't look at me, I'm naked.
You look at Karen.
Okay.
Yeah, he wears the helmet so long you forget what his face actually looks like.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he has a beard.
Yeah, you guys.
It sticks out the bottom of his helmet.
He really is like when it comes to recognizing a silhouette, he's
got it.
Yeah, he's like one of the ones. All right, this is for chat and everybody involved. This is Telry Lantern Bridge at level 5.
Yeah.
Oh baby. Oh, locking high.
The might courses through me.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Marlowe. I bestow upon you level 5. Roll 1d8, minimum 5.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
What's wrong? Did you just forget everything?
Is there no space between the D8 and the min?
There's no
There we
space. Okay, there we go. And... Oh, motherfucking bitches! The HP thing is not automatically updating.
It's not.
I have to manually do it again. But I'm doing it the way I was shown. Strange. Guess I'll suck on some toes. Okay. What? Don't you worry.
You've been talking to Sunny again, haven't you?
Don't you worry about what I'm doing.
My toes are exposed.
My toes are exposed. Okay. Ready, Marlowe? Let's go over what you get. First of all, your 5th level bard ability is the Tale of Sword, Song, and Spell, which gives you a residual increase in exposure-based effects. At 2 exposure or higher, you gain an additional attack when you make an attack action. At 4 exposure or higher, you immediately gain the use of a song. It is used as a triggered action and affects you and your allies as normal. And then at 6 exposure or more, you may attack with your weapon and cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action as part of this attack action. Whoa!
You can throw a rock and then catapult another rock.
Alright.
Spoilers, dude. Come on.
Your magic roll gives you a spell selection and cantrip mastery, which means you can cast cantrips as a bonus action.
I'm grabbing slow and tongues.
As your spell? Okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, at 5th level, you gain skill mastery. Which skill are you selecting?
History mastery.
History? Okay.
Yep.
History.
To be clear,
What does that give you?
skill mastery for history is legend and myth. If you succeed on an advanced history skill check of an area, your knowledge manifests as an individual of the past within your mind. You may ask them 3 questions. The manifestation will answer as truthfully as it can. It's like a miniature legend lore. Boom. Alright, good stuff. I think you're set and ready to go there, Marlowe.
That should be it for me.
Next up is Knarh. Let's make you a level 5 sorcerer.
Alright.
1d6 min 4.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good roll.
6. I also...
I'm sorry. I know that's probably annoying.
No,
You
you're
should,
fine.
man.
Please take
live.
care of yourself.
You dying in the background's really breaking my immersion, not gonna lie.
All right. Ugh. Okay. So your sorcery ability is At the Seams. At the Seams gives you a gives you an exposure-based increased set charted. Oh, sorry, my brain is. I'm so sick. At level 5, you gain At the Seams. At the Seams is an ability that scales your exposure and unlocks new features as you are caught in combat or as your exposure goes up. Specifically, they give you access to meta magic spells.
Nice.
The meta magic are Subtle Spell, Distant Spell, Careful Spell, Empowered Spell, Extended Spell, Quickened Spell, Heightened Spell, Twin Spell, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
At 5th level, you receive Spell Selection and Cantrip Mastery.
Cantrip Masters can be helpful. Had the list of spells open. I would like Blink
Okay.
for another.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember, you guys also get 3rd level spells, you casters. So,
Yes.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to mention that for chat's sake.
Gotcha. Let's see. Blink and Haste. Keep it simple.
Blinkin'
Oh,
Haste.
can we learn 3rd level spells from Laza now that we have access to them?
You can, just not at this level up. His spells take time to learn.
Okay.
But you'll be able to do so over your journey, so not a big deal.
Excellent.
Oh, man. All right. That's it for you there, Knarh. Next up is Nenanoth.
All right.
All right, you are now a 5th level ranger. Please give me your health roll, which is 1d10, minimum of 6. Oh,
let's go.
baby! That's what we're talking about.
Nice.
Ranger hit points. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I am chunky.
All right, so let's start with you. There are 2 things that you get at level 5. First is you get another favored foe. So you get to progress your favored foe. Select a new one.
Do I get the is the church like a specific option? Or would I have to just pick like a human?
Well, when you select humanoid, you get to choose 2 humanoid types.
Okay.
So, human and elves, for example.
It's probably like what's the 2 main races that make up the church? Is it like human and halfling?
Currently.
No. It's definitely human is the most numerous race in the church because it's the most numerous race, period. And second is probably half-breed.
All right, then those 2.
Yeah.
Shoot Telry, right?
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just as effective now than I was then.
All right, and the second ability that you get is Grit. So for those of you who don't know, Grit is a ranger can dig deep into a well of willpower when things get tough. A number of times per long rest equal to their wisdom modifier, a ranger can succeed on a save that they have failed. If this is a death saving throw, the ranger is healed 1 hit point instead when this occurs.
Damn good.
With a wisdom of 15, you can do that twice.
Sounds good.
All right. You're also a martial and a wanderer. So at martial, at level 5, you get extra attack.
Nice.
Wanderer, you get skill mastery. What skill are you selecting?
Question. I have my focus in survival, but with primeval conscious, I don't really need it. Would I be able to move it over to animal handling?
To move what?
Well, the original... Well, I want to get the animal handling mastery, but would I have to move the focus as well?
Yes.
Yeah, then animal handling.
Okay.
Be the... Thank you.
So you're retraining survival.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. And for animal companion, or excuse me, for animal handling, you get the skill mastery is no longer alone. You gain an animal companion.
All right.
All right, so now I have to get all that ready because an animal companion is different from a familiar or a mount. It is an actual leveling creature.
Oh.
Well, yeah, animal companion's the most powerful.
Can level up.
An animal companion is the most powerful form out of all of those pet options.
Well, howdy then.
You will have to retrain, though.
I will spend the time doing that, yeah.
Alright, looks like the rest of you's good.
Good.
Okay, let's moving on to Veneth Tier. You are level 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta fix your health. Okay, there we go. So, first things first, let's talk about your class ability, which is Glory.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I get to finally reveal what Glory actually is and what it does. So, from this moment onward, any encounter that you find yourself in will have a glorious challenge. You can ask me what the glorious challenge is at the beginning of the fight, and I can tell you exactly what it is. So generally speaking, I'm just going to tell you, but you also can just ignore that if you want. A glorious challenge means that if you complete the sub-objective, other than whatever the normal objective of the encounter might be, you will gain a point of glory. It should be noted that major encounters, such as villain fights and things of that nature, will always grant a point of glory, even if the glorious challenge is not completed. It should be noted, however, that if you choose to take the glorious challenge, but fail to complete it, you will lose a point of glory. You with me so far?
Yep.
Okay, so Glory has a myriad of extra abilities. It fuels the later effects of your subclasses, which is represented in your prestige classes. It can also be used as currency, as it represents fame. So depending on where you are, such as in a major city, a town, or in the presence of a fellow warlord, you can choose to use glory to augment social encounter rolls, to purchase items and services, and to also enact your will in whichever way that your glorious presence would allow you to do so. It's not a magic wand that does everything, but it has a lot more use than you might think. You with me so far?
Yep, sounds good. I'm assuming that it gets spent when I do
Correct.
that.
Correct.
All right.
It is consumed. So generally speaking, you would use glory. Well, I will give you an example. If you walked up to a shopkeeper and your glory breaks the passive of them to recognize you, the shopkeeper might just give you a discount just for you being glorious, right? Because your glory is also representative of your fame, although it is not a one-for-one trade. However, let's say that this was a master arcanist, right? And he has a magic item for sale. One that you cannot possibly afford with gold. Well, you can choose to instead spend your glory to reduce the overhead price of that item to something you can afford, and if you have enough glory, you could even convince him that such a legendary weapon would do better in your hands than sitting in a shop and gathering dust by spending all of your glory. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, glory is a way for a normally not very social character, like a fighter, to be able to impose their social will on the world around them, but only in instances in which their fighting prowess would be worthy of note.
Gotcha.
With me so far? Okay, so now we get to go into the next bit. You start off normally with 0 glory. You have to earn your way. But since you have an heirloom weapon, your heirloom weapon activates, granting you 1 glory at the start.
Okay, I'm listening.
In addition, now that the heirloom property is active, from this point forward, your heirloom weapon responds to the level of your glory, and it is now a fully soul-bound leveling item that levels up with you as you adventure. But it is directly concordant with how much glory you have. So keep in mind that if you get to a tier point in which it becomes a powerful item, you could spend glory and it will depower. You understand?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. But because you have an heirloom weapon, you start at 1 glory. Let's see here. And I also have your weapon's name. One moment. Where did I put it? I know I put it in here somewhere. Hold on.
It's called Gruul. Yeah.
It's Gruul! Oh no!
No, but it's spelled correctly.
It's Gruul, but it's spelled correctly. Oh no!
It's Gruul, actually.
Not anymore.
Alrighty. Here is the name of your weapon. Its name is revealed to you as an ancient lineage awakens in the hands of a glorious warrior. Balefrost. Would you like me to change the name of your weapon?
No.
Hey, I got that. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
He's writing it down. That's sick.
Alrighty. And I think that's it for you, Venetir.
I get extra attack, and I'm gonna get the.
Oh,
mastery
sorry,
for plate.
that's right. Let me go over that real quick. So for Martial, at 5th level, you get extra attack. Because you're a Martial character. And then the Mundane wise, you get Equipment Mastery. And you are choosing...
Plate.
Mastery of Plate. Which gives you Pinnacle of Steel. Pinnacle of Steel means that while you have armor rating, you are immune to critical hits. To be clear, this means they become normal hits. Not that you're immune to all the damage they would deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you be so kind to change my sub-role in my class to a knight instead of gladiator?
I will do that with somebody that knows how to manipulate the stuff, because I don't want to break it.
Don't worry about that. I just have it all note down what I have.
Yeah. Alrighty. Boom, 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 bam.
So,
Congratulations, Sagas and Solace. You guys have become the first level 5 party.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nothing but victories after the first loss.
Nothing but net.
As we're laying there resting, Telry kind of like moves up to wherever Gruul is. I imagine he's not asleep.
I literally
trade
can't.
spots.
I know. It's new.
Arcadum, real quick. This whole time I was running with one kit proficiency. I'm supposed to have 2. Just throw it in merchant kit.
Oh, that's fine. Continue.
I'm feeling like I was maybe a bit harsh with you back on the boat when we were coming this way.
You're fine.
Family is important. I need you to know that I still do believe that. It's just it's hard, and I'm working through some things as always, but I've been thinking, and you're risen and doing the whole risen thing. If you decided you also wanted to stay and do all that stuff you were talking about, where monitoring the situation, making sure that innocents don't get crushed in the war, after it's done, I'd go with you,
Thank you, but the Barrow King has already offered his assistance. The druid's apparently skilled in such things. And I will have to give them proper warning about her natural abilities. I'm not sure about the Wendigos, but they should know better on that part.
He offered to help with your mother. That's great. That's really good. Okay, well, good.
It's for the best.
I'm glad for you.
I am happy she's able to get some help.
Good.
You don't sound too happy, Telry.
Well, no, I'm happy for Gruul. I don't see that as an option for me. But I'm happy for Gruul.
It's a hope. She was strong before she changed, and they will have to be careful.
Well, then I legitimately hope that you get to see her again.
I do too. But
you and the rest of the party don't seem to be intent on staying here.
You know what we've learned. You know what we have to do.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, part of me wants to go that route, but I know what I have to do, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me in this past year of traveling. It's been a blast. but I'm taking the Barrow King up on his offer, and I'm when we speak to him again tomorrow, I'm gonna bring it up, but I intend to stay here and help him take Aldefife and then make our way to the Pale City. And if I live through it, then maybe I'll see you guys again.
You'll do your duty. We will do ours.
Hmm.
He'll reach out a hand.
Telry will take it, shake it.
Understand that we are all going to have to make very difficult decisions. You more than most of us here.
Well, if I've learned anything major from walking around with you guys, is that's part of growing up. Does it ever get easier?
Does it look like it gets easier?
No. But, you know. Well, good luck. I just figured I'd speak with you because I knew that you were kind of on the fence about it earlier, and I was rude. And have a lot to work on, manners-wise, but to be honest, I feel like the direction I'm going, they're not going to be as important in the end anyway.
Look, Telry, you are going to have to seal yourself, but don't hollow yourself. Do what you need to do, but don't ignore the grief.
Thank you. All right, well, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye, and good talk. Thank you. That really means a lot.
I truly hope that you get what you want at the end of this.
You too.
Thank you.
And then Telry will go to bed.
Knarh, could I have a moment?
Yeah. Sure. She tucks a piece of paper away and comes over.
We are going to have to come to an understanding.
Hmm.
Because we are going to continue to be working together. I need you to understand that I cannot have you treating me, or Chrome either, Venth Tier, as you have. I died and turned into this to assist you. And I understand that we are sickened to, but we are literally working to help you. But you call me a monster, tell me to die, when that is the very thing you have been fighting against for all those who call you the same thing. You know I am no monster. I have not changed other than in appearance. And the fact that I can't sleep. And you know that. I know that you are no monster.
You can't eat or breathe either.
Yes.
That really helps, doesn't it, Veneth?
I can't have you at my back wishing me dead.
Where do you stand? You staying here or are you leaving?
We know the danger of the ancients, and no one else seems to. We have to act because other people don't know how to, or what needs to be done. That's how I see it.
All right. Then you're fine, Gruul. You're fine. I can't stay here. I don't agree with the war. I'm leaving.
We're all leaving.
If we're leaving together, you're fine, Gruul. I've accepted the fact that I no longer have the same dreams that I had when this started. In
I know
fact,
that all
there's a
too
war
well.
coming that's going to crush those dreams entirely to dust. Look, it's the same thing I told Chrome when he changed. I'll keep you alive. Just, I still see it as kind of unnatural, but I'll keep you alive. You're acting the same, I can admit that. I've noticed that, even with the other undead. What do they call themselves?
We are known as the Risen.
Zombies.
Risen.
Oh,
Alright. Other Risen.
Sorry, that made me
sorry.
laugh.
Risen, whatever. Listen, I've talked to some of them. They are people. They are. They may be here by unnatural means, but they're acting like people. Rome hasn't changed any. Only real change is, aside from all the unnatural, is a new name. Still not used to it. Hope you don't mind.
That's fine. I don't need you to come to love this new form. It's not
And
what
you
I
don't
need.
like it either, that much.
I knew that you all would need a tracker. My assistance is good, and there was
Yeah.
much I needed to do.
Yeah. No. You're okay, Gruul. You're okay. I do have your back. Heck, you can eat my magic now, which is a nice addition. You can eat the magic from the air if I start, like, channeling it, right?
Yeah, the channeling's been fine and appreciating
Okay.
it. But no,
No.
you do not want us to actively.
No. Baxter, no. No bite
don't.
me.
Kiss him.
It's not biting.
It
look,
can be.
Kiss her. Kiss her.
What is this moment? What are you going on about?
There you see her. Sorry.
I know you do. You two had a thing for each other. The young.
Wouldn't that get established?
Oh,
Kind of looks at Crow.
She literally asked me to kill myself like a week ago.
you know,
No, I ask you to
females
die
are
when the
difficult.
time comes.
You never know what it means.
Some of the reason I've talked to act like they don't really care about time or anything like that. I feel like everything should die in its time.
I don't intend to live forever. I don't want to.
Good enough for me. It's the same thing that I was talking to Veneth Tyr about when it first happened.
No, I
Just don't live forever.
wouldn't be right.
Alright.
Since I have you two here,
Yeah.
better to Apollo the staff. Would you mind writing a spear? Would you mind writing your names on the staff? Put your names that we've known each other from the beginning, not your new names. You can see this chrome written upon it already. This is a farewell gift for Telry.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I should put something like that.
Pull out a little carving knife and write Gruul into it.
There's a way to spell my name. Hang on a second. How did Dad say it goes?
Doesn't know how to spell their own name.
Knarh. No.
You This whole time you couldn't read.
I lived in the middle of the woods and I know how to read.
I mean, I grew up in the city, so it was kind of recommended to learn. But
I learned
I am
some.
not. I am not judging.
Yeah. I learned some. Telry actually taught me a whole lot more.
All right, that's a good man. All right, I gotta go find Marlowe because he's the last one to put his name on.
I go wake him up. Saw him over there. Hey,
Hey,
Gruul.
you awake?
Yep.
What? What?
I need you to write your name on this spear.
Okay.
All right,
There you go.
much appreciated. I will be right back.
You didn't even tell
You can
him what
take your
for.
time.
I'll try to find like an empty space area.
I have no idea.
This should be okay.
Alrighty. What
Ron
you
will
doing?
kind of bring the spear with all our names on it. He holds it in his hands, closes his eyes, and he whispers a prayer to it. For whoever wields this spear may have the strength of the people named upon it. Let them have the strength, the courage, the intelligence, the chaotic power, and the mercy they may need for any challenge they go against. Grant them this strength. That's it.
Would you like to spend your glory on that?
Do I know what it would do, or
I cannot answer that question.
I'll use it.
So be it. Continue.
I'm trying to find Telry again.
Alright.
I'm not too good at goodbyes, so I'll lay the spear right next to his body. He'll know what it is when he wakes up.
Alright. You guys
Man,
rest?
that was good.
Best we
Yeah.
can.
Oh dude, I am
Yep.
That's so good.
I am a proud Papa Bird right now.
Man. That was so cool.
Alright. Anything else, you guys?
That's it. Morning time.
So be it.
Wait for morning.
Alright, gather the party as Ayla Trueheart calls you back towards the circle.
Mm-hmm. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Zoom.
As the party gathers for Aelin, he will turn, a sort of unsettling vigor in his voice, his eyes brightly glowing with white fire. Good morning, and welcome. It is good to see that rest has done you well,
Good morning, King.
for the hour is upon us. Our great works begin anew. Behold. And he pulls forth the same bell that you gave him before, except now it has been twisted by a gnarled root at the top. Blackened shell, a shale, kind of grow outwards from the lips of the bell, and the clapper has been replaced with a claw holding onto an enormous red gem. And with that, Aelin will ring it. As he rings the bell, a deep, ethereal tone begins to flow around him. The earth rumbles. The very earth itself sighs a wind from beneath. As all around him, in the distance, you hear bones cracking, flesh parting and being re-sewn anew as the risen rise. An army of the risen begin to rise up from the swamp and the water, from the soiled earth, all around you. They rise like a legion. Aelin, his eyes full of ambition, speaks loudly for all to hear. Brothers, sisters, behold, our time is not yet done. Our children have betrayed us. Within a paltry, desainted light, they have led this land beyond the clutches of normality and into something truly terrible. A complacent fear. Look to me and listen to my words. Fear grips this land. Fear blinds the hearts and minds of those that would follow into her pultrid light. But look, that once thought auspiciously blessed, revealed to its true nature, revealed to what it was before this potpourri of opulent gold and marble beseeched its true form. Like a veil lifted, the face revealed. Look to me, brothers and sisters, and see what is to come. A reckoning of the traitorous future by the revengeant past, and that the present may know justice. Sound the bells. Sound the horns. The fallow lands hunger, and Mytheria will fall. Okay, so as that happens, each of the different legions of the now freshly risen begin to surge forward. You can hear the cries of their battle cries echoing throughout the glades. In the distance, beasts and creatures from the ancient swamps begin to move forward at the Barrow King's call. Even hags themselves, much to keep to their own paths, have answered the monarch's call. Grim tidings await the Pale City, and a terrible wrath of that which was forgotten. Alright, because you guys have completed this storyline, that's a pretty major thing that's on its way.
Oopsies.
I mean, not really a whoopsie. I mean, you knew it was going to happen.
Not oopsies. This is on purpose.
Here, would you like this gun?
I know.
Sorry,
Do violence.
I really felt like I really tried to do my best, but my throat is so fucked up, man.
You still did good.
That was supposed to be
That was pretty
louder. That was supposed to be
it was wonderful.
more than that.
It-
But
Telry's got a very stoic look on his face, but a fire in his eyes, and will step up and kneel.
And a spear.
And a spear, and the black tipped spear is sheathed on his backpack. He's carrying the one with all the names, and he seems to grip it very tightly, almost with a tremble. King Trueheart, last we spoke, not yesterday, but before we went off, you spoke words that were moving to me, and I'd like to take them on. I would like to join your court as a knight. I would like to crush the church beneath their lies and see their false light shattered. The god I follow seeks this as well, and I believe our paths have been set in a united direction. I would like to be on the front lines and eventually reach the High Holiness in her seat of power. I wish for truth. I'm looking for the restoration of the rightful peace of this land beyond the shadow of war. The lies have gone on too long. If you'll have me and my spear, I will be here.
You speak with fire. You serve another king, and I shall not take its place. But use you I shall. It would seem, as he moves his fingers along the shaft of the weapon that you present, that you carry glory with you already. Allow me to be the conduit that will combine the twin parts of your soul at conflict. He will offer his hand to the spear on your back.
I'll unsheath it and hand it to him.
With that, he will dissolve away the shaft and will take the spearhead and will place it upon that which bears the names of your companions. Chaotic energy will flow around the weapon as he does so. While the Barrow King may not be evil, he does wield the powers of chaos. The laughter of unseen fey creatures join in a chorus of the mana flowing through his hand. The two are placed together. One moment, please. Give me just a second.
I'm vibrating. I still can't get over that chrome scene. That was so sick.
That's
Freaking
my
sweet.
gift. You're supposed to use it like that.
I
Just
love
kidding.
it. Right? He's messing with my gift.
No! I take it back. I take it back.
Barrow King, give me that. Give me that.
Bro, you haven't even had it one day and you're already modifying it, bro?
Right.
Yeah, I worked on that pretty long. No, not pretty long, but last week I was like, put this shit down for Telry right here.
So cool.
Okay. Congratulations. You have been granted a magical weapon, and its name is Fallow Friend.
That's cool. Guys, I changed my mind. I'm coming with y'all. No. No.
Lol.
Good. I will bear it with honor.
The Barrel King will nod. For as long as our paths hold true, and our enemy common, you shall be welcome within my court, Telry Lantern Bridge.
I will bow deeper. And then move to stand.
Now, I understand that the rest of you shall not be joining in our crusade against the Pale City. Whilst I am pained to hear that you shall not join us, I am understanding that your destinies have called you elsewhere. Pray tell, where have your destinies called you towards? And I shall see you taken there with most haste.
I may speak, my king.
Of course.
There had been rumor of a fifth ancient one known as the Whispering King. Are you familiar with this name?
The name of the ancient spirits are one of the many annals lost to our histories. But the mention of a fifth, I do recall in my teachings. Do you have more in which to elaborate?
That would be Laza here. He's
Yes.
a lot older than I am.
Yes. There are 5 great spirits that the ones known as the Anvanti worship, Your Highness. Why is it that I know not of them? Well, I cannot say for certain, sire, but from what little I have been able to gather whilst being within your archives, it would seem that the Anvanti people, after their encounter with my own people, seem to have fallen into, well, quite frankly, ruin. It is not quite clear in any of your text as to why, but perhaps that is why you do not know of them, or at least as much as myself. Interesting. And you are to seek them out? He will turn his head to Marlowe.
I believe so.
What is your intention upon
Our
doing
endeavor
so?
is... Well, I don't want to speak for the rest of us, but I would speak for our mutual endeavor. That is to understand what is happening to this land beyond the surface level, the tyranny of Matheria. There's something wrong, and her tyranny blots out that issue. I believe we should get a head start and figure out what is happening.
There is wisdom in your words. I could not quite describe it, but there is something else. A shadow beneath the powers that be. I can sense it. Quietly in the wind, hidden in the water. As we face against the tyrannous light, there are shadows that light casts. Shadows I believe it is not even aware of. If you seek these shadows to bring knowledge to ignorant lands, I see this a noble act. You have my blessing and what help I can offer.
I will take it honorably, my king. If you may consider this a precaution or perhaps an investment for post your victory, as I have faith that you will be victorious. Perhaps we can buy you time to handle what is to come next.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps Mytheria is not the only threat. And perhaps, in a more fearful time, perhaps not the most powerful one. But we cannot act on that which we do not know. Whilst I sense this shadow, I know not of its truth. It could very well be just that, a shadow. I must focus on what I can see. I must deal with the enemy at our border. Therefore, he'll snap his fingers behind him, summoning a courier. I shall see that you are given a proper transport, retinue, and indeed supply, that you might reach your destination. I take it you will be going to the Antvanti Isles, yes?
I believe so. That is the place to start.
Then you will need
Marlowe will
proper
look at
passage.
Laza.
Laza will nod. Then you will need proper passage and protection. I shall send a small retinue of my guard to keep you safe. Do any of your party sail?
Eyes will go back to Laza.
Silence.
Laza will say, I sail a little, mostly through magic. Indeed. Fear not, I have many apt sailors within my retinue. Smugglers they once were, but now they shall serve proper. And he will summon them. Is there anything else that you think that you will require?
There is actually. And when we are headed south, I'd like to keep our mutual endeavor aligned. If there's anything of interest to you on our journey that could aid you in yours, please let me know so that we can achieve that along with our own goals.
I shall send a seer with you. They will be able to commune with me directly. If you have any questions, they will act as my mouthpiece and as my ear.
Marlowe will give a bow to that.
I shall see an investment sent along with you. Whatever you recover, I do not require anything specifically from it, at least as far as I know. I would like to, however, be informed of what you find, especially if it poses any threats to the fallow lands.
It will be done.
Good. Then you have my leave to plunder whatever knowledge you can find. Preserve it, as is your way. Is there anything else you require?
Marlowe will look at the party.
Perhaps some new equipment, but beyond that, we should be fine.
I shall see that an armory is placed with you, and a weaponsmith that can work at sea. Anything else?
I have nothing.
Knarh kind of steps forward. Your Majesty. I most likely will not return after my journey with my friends. I am very sorry.
You need not offer me any apologies, Orc. You have done a service, far greater than I believe that you truly understand. Your disdain is not unknown to me for myself and my people. Understand that I know of this disdain, and I do not disagree with your pretense towards it. My people are not supposed to be alive. I am not supposed to be alive. This is true. It is the reason for us to break this rule. For it is far greater of a sin to what the Mytherians are doing.
It is true. It is true.
You do not need to return, though I hope you will, to perhaps see an alternative. For you've been shown nothing but the light, and you fear the darkness.
I hope I can find a new light.
The Barrel King will nod, but not respond further. He will look at each party member, leaving them in open silence to request anything else they might need.
The time before our departure, I'd like to meet some of the bards in your service. Perhaps learn a song from them. Something to add to my collection and preserve.
Indeed. I shall see that they teach you the aria of our people. The aria of the East, it is called. Meant to put our people to rest.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Very well. I shall see these boons supplied to you. You may leave when you wish, although I suggest that you do so soon, as there may not be any manpower left over to assist you in the launching of the vessel. As soon as the Risen are through with their ruminations, we are to set march towards Aldafife, and then from there to the Pale City. I believe we will marshal our troops in a week's time. You have until then. He will look at each person, and then he will say, I thank you for your service to my kingdom. It will be remembered.
We shall serve faithfully.
Very well.
You have given us much gifts. In return, you have created an ally. I'll come with an army. Perhaps when the time is needed. You have an ally across the sea.
Bold words, warrior. I expect to see you fulfill them. But there will be time enough for that. If that is all, I must return.
Or will bow and then take his leave again.
Okay. Aelin will then return to channeling mana throughout the stones, ringing the bell every so often, summoning more and more Risen. Oakley dokley, guys. You have a week. Is there anything that you'd like to do in that week's time? Such as retraining for skills that you needed and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I need to get animal handling.
Okay, you can retrain animal handling into animal handling from that.
I can find the bards and learn one of their songs.
Yep, the Aria of the East. Which, hold on, let me get that for you.
Knarh, I have a gift for you as well, since it's useless to me. The chest full of amber. It is yours to use.
It's useless.
You have to get the other coin from Marlowe.
Marlowe can keep the coin.
Well, you need all of it to have it usable.
You owe me 750 gold pieces.
Well, it's strange.
That
He's got
will come in time. That will come in time. This is more pressing.
You still have that gold brick, and you owe me 350 too.
In time. Don't worry about it, guys.
We are.
Gold is gold. This is not gold.
Why don't you go trade it in then?
It'll be more useful for us than anything else, I believe.
From. And I have the amber. I will give it to Laza, because he'll know what to do with it. Perhaps you can make something useful for us.
That is for Knarh to decide now.
Why are you repaying a debt to Knarh you don't owe, and you still owe me 750 gold?
You make a good point. Not
Come
to
on,
be an
Marlowe.
Indian giver, but you can. I would like that back, please.
Listen, come on, Marlowe. We'll both give it to Laza. How's that sound?
So the
Perhaps
aria, real quick, the aria of the East is a song that, when is performed, all dying creatures within 100 feet are stabilized. In addition, creatures in this area are immune to the affliction of undeath, but not the risen. This song also allows for wayward spirits to be put to rest through the use of this song. What that means mechanically is that if you use this in an area in which spirits are not restful or angry or poltergeists and, other spooky shit, you can use this to attempt to placate them and find out why they are angry.
Okay. It also prevents non-risen from being risen.
It prevents creatures from being afflicted with undeath. This does not prevent the risen mechanic, which is a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is
That's
unlikely you will face any creature that has the risen mechanic other than someone in service to the Barrel King. So if you find a necromancer, use this.
Sick.
Seen the necromancer to death.
Because fuck that necromancer. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I guess you can have it, Marlowe. You do make a fair point. I do owe you a big debt. You and Knarh can take it at the Laza, and
Marlowe grabs it and walks over to Laza.
You still owe me
Oh.
350.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you should give the bar to
there. There's 350 gold.
Ananas.
Ananas.
Laza, you can make things with this, I assume, or you utilize this.
Oh yes, I could take that one stock of amber and turn it into an item.
All right, if you can hold on to it, I would appreciate it. I trust it in your hands more than ours.
Very well. I will add it to my... Sorry. I will add it to my inventory. You gain a new dialogue option. Sorry, I'm being fucking stupid. Of
Oh,
course.
thanks.
New dialogue
He will
option.
put it away. I'm sorry.
All right, cool.
New dialogue option. Hey, Laza, you know that stuff I gave you?
Hey, Marlowe, your quest is updated. Your quest line is updated. Your quest line is fucking pop-ups, dude.
I'm gonna go edit my UI and minimize the quest.
Oh,
There's a
dude,
new
don't
message
forget.
for you on
You
the
gotta.
quest log.
What was it? You gotta do instant quest text speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that one, dude.
Hold down spacebar.
Hold down spacebar. Give me a second. I gotta go cough my lungs out and possibly throw up. I'll be right.
Don't die.
Those
Alright,
are
I
supposed
spacebarred
to be
through Laza.
inside.
Good.
Skip.
Skip,
Nice.
skip.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Got meta magic, got that stuff, got my spell book. Looking a bit better.
Or he's just sitting on a bench staring at the
Yeah.
spear.
It seemed like you found my giveaway gift.
Yeah. Guess that was you, huh? Hmm.
I've seen you grown from Marhelm to here. Hopefully this is a fitting weapon for you. That's the least I can do.
It's plenty, and thank you.
You reach out his hand.
Tell her to grasp out for a warrior shake.
Yep.
We rolling?
Yeah. Oh. I guess we were all in.
Heck yeah. Strength ability check. Oh, man. Your muscles.
Not
Good
strong
ring.
enough. But
Hmm.
in time, maybe perhaps one day,
I'll do more
I'll look
push-ups.
forward to shake your hand again.
I'd like that. I'll see you. I'll see you then.
Oh,
Don't
And
cry
good
when
luck.
you see me.
Try not to cry now.
Tears is a strong way to show another warrior a goodbye.
Mhm.
Not let it fool you. I may not cry now or ever again, but I've done many times.
I think if I started, I wouldn't stop. So know that I'd like to, but I'm probably going to try and save it until later. After. We'll do that. Chrome, you've been nothing but a friend to me. And I've been stupid a lot of times, but you've always had my back, and I appreciate that.
Please. That's the least I can do. In some way. Weird way. You are a little son. A son I wish I could have.
Don't say that, man. Like, choke back the tears. Okay, well, I guess I'll tank this threat, and you guys get the other one, okay?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Same to you.
I'll see you again. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oink. He says
Telry
bye.
nods at breakfast. You too, buddy.
Why is he acting weird, Chrome?
Who?
Telry.
I don't know if you don't know, but he's leaving.
Oh, stay in.
Well, leaving
Yeah, I think
us.
we're the ones leaving.
I think we're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving, Telry. That your name that I asked you to write was a giveaway gift from all of us.
Hmm. Knarh spends a bunch of time just scribbling on paper in a corner.
I'll go look for a merchant's kit.
All right. Well. All right. Where's Telry?
Still there.
Looks down at Telry.
Sniffling on a bench.
This seems like a bad time.
What? No. That... Hey, you... So you're going with them, right?
Sits down on bench. Yeah. I'm not staying for this.
I get it. Besides, they need you. They're a bunch of guys, and
I ain't the most ladylike orc.
you make it work.
Hey. Which kind of just leans back.
Listen, I know we said a lot of stuff on the boat, and
Yeah.
I hope it works out for you. I've said this to Gruul and to Chrome already, and I hope it works out. I understand why you're not staying here. I'd like you to, but I know why you wouldn't want to, and I understand. I do.
Yeah. This is not what I signed up for, buddy.
I know. And it's not what I expected to find, but it's the route I've been given. So you've also been given one, and I hope you're happy with it. I hope that it works and that you find everything you need to fix this whole mess. And after, if you figure out what's going on with the Envanti and the Ancients and all that stuff, I'd love to hear about it. From you, not... I'm sure Marlowe's gonna write it in his way. But I'd love a sit down with you.
Telry, listen. She kind of looks at you for a minute. Props herself up. You really in there?
Yeah. Still me.
I don't quite see it, but I'm hopeful. What good is life without hope? Lived it that way for, well, past year.
I'm full of hope. I get that. There's a lot of work that needs done. On my end and on yours.
Pulls out a very crumpled ball of paper. Places it in your lap and then pats your head. Read that sometime. That'll be in notes.
All right.
Read that sometime.
Sometime, not now, I imagine.
No.
Okay.
But till then, pulls out her small knife and cuts her hand. Blood is thicker than water. Found you were bleeding out. Better not find you again. Blood and dirt, our paths may cross. See you, Telry. Lantern Bridge.
Good luck, friend. Okay.
I'm gonna be in a corner.
We'll be here.
Tell me when we're ready to go.
I don't know why I just thought of it, Waymaker, but you know in your server where you were talking to everybody about their first commission versus their 22nd one?
Oh, yeah.
And all I could think about was, hey, do this. Throws into an ocean. That's basically what it is.
Yup. Basically that.
That was funny.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna need, like, a lot. Oh, man. Anyway.
Well, I'm bracing for it. I've been bracing for it. I knew with all the new games coming, I was sure there would be a bit of a wave.
Ooh, I hope you're wearing your glove, because it's coming.
Oh, God. I better blast through the commission sheet I currently have.
right.
Then I'll be right on it. Awesome.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything in the week that they're gone? Or in the week leading up to it?
Would I be able to find... Oh, good.
I was gonna go say something to Telry, but I could do that the day before we leave.
Okay.
I'll see what I can done with a soulbound weapon now, if it's any different or whatnot.
A soulbound weapon just means it levels up with you, and it attaches itself to your glory mechanic.
Oh, okay.
So the more glory you get, the more shit it gets. But you gotta find that out as it goes up. Tee.
Don't be dead.
Or will spend her week crying in a corner or distracting herself by learning spells from Laza.
Why is everyone acting so fucking weird?
I think you're the weird one, honestly.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Stitch.
Whoa, dude, he just said that. That's crazy.
Points.
I will process that and get back to you.
Good. I'll be waiting for that input.
What are you guys, computers? What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
He was just on the
That's
same
an
wavelength,
outlaw.
that's all.
Alright.
Oh, how much is a Masterwork Scribes kit that's not Mornhal affiliated?
I think they have a face script Masterwork Scribed kit in here. Let's see. Face script allows you to write... it allows you to write Sylvan contracts without contracting madness. So a Masterwork face script Scribes kit, which you don't have to pay for.
Okay.
You're guests of the king. If you say you want a scribe kit, they're gonna give you the scribe kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need an extra one.
Is there a way to put properties on my plate mail? If it's just regular plate mail? Or I to master craft it?
You'll have a smith that'll be able to do that for you on the ship.
Okay, we take care of it then.
Yeah. To answer your question, yes. You can get it reforged. God, I am fucked up.
Good luck. Jesus. For the animal companion, can I just theme it towards a carrion bird?
Alright. So, animal companion is dependent on where you summon it. You can't summon an animal companion that you can't meet. And you can't meet something somewhere that is not natural to it. You're in the Fallow Lands, which is a swamp area. So, your selections are swamp creatures. How about a gator? Eyebrow wriggle.
We are going to be messing with water a lot.
You met a dragon in a swamp.
That's not an animal, though. Nice try, buddy. You can also wait till you get to the Antvanti Isles and summon a creature there. It might have different creature types.
Yeah, I think I'll wait. I'm not a swamp man. I'm not a Floridian.
Sorry, I gotta...
I mean, you do give off some pretty moderate swamp man vibes, I was gonna say.
I'm an outdoorsman. It's a difference.
Sounds kind of swamp man to me.
You're just saying that because they both exist outdoors.
I'm saying that because I know what I'm talking about.
Sure. I know every guy who lives hiking through swamps. Great stuff.
I would believe him if he said that about, like, poetry slammers.
Don't even get me started.
I kind of wanted you to get started. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Plenty of time on the boat.
Plenty of time on the fucking boat. Okay. Do I have things to show you guys?
On the last day, can I go say something to Telry?
Oh, yeah. Do that first. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Mr. Lantern Bridge. You're muted in Discord.
Dang it. Mr. Marlowe. Yes.
Before you go to kill your god, I feel like there is one thing I should mention.
What's that?
Something that you should keep in mind. You will die. Perhaps of old age, or whatever happens to halflings. Your name will be forgotten. Matheria's name will be forgotten. But 1,000 years in the future, in the land of the benefactors of your unnamed deeds, people won't remember anything that happened to let them have their future. All of this journey will be forgotten. And in that time, there will rise once again a force that seeks to control the land like Matheria. And in that future, there will be a halfling boy who finds himself confused, who wishes to shape the world in the image of his vision. And while your task is of the present era, for the Barrow King, for Alokan High, for whoever, I have a task for you that isn't. My task is for the halfling boy confused and lost in the far future. Marlowe will hand over his Masterwork Scribe's Kit from Mornhell. Write your story down, Telry. Reach the end of your journey. There is a truth that I want to share with you. One that even the dark truth doesn't know. Until we are reunited as peers, go kill your god, go follow the dark truth, do whatever it is you're going to do. But until we meet again, I'll ask for your tale, and we can have a discussion.
Telry will
Best of luck, I guess.
look down at the scribe's kit. Very fancy. You too, Marlowe. And he'll, like, look up and lock eyes with you. Fierce.
No, it's...
We're gonna change things. For now. Then you're right, maybe it won't last, but right now it needs done. Thank you for your help getting me to this point. And good luck.
Same to you. And until next time.
Yeah. Till then. And Telry will stand somewhere where he can watch their ship go.
The better Masterwork Scribe's Kit is poking out of Marlowe's back pocket.
Ah! Bamboozled again! Man. Telry grips the scribe's kit. He was pretty much sure that Marlowe was going to ghost him, and now he doesn't know what to do with himself anymore.
All right. And so, Telry stands at the edge of the docks while the Barrow King's men and the Risen begin to load up the supplies, these portable smithy, and all the other things that they will need. And these last few moments, you can now wave goodbye to the ship as it sets sail. And here we go. Whoops, not that. This one. Let me know when you guys are loaded.
I'm in.
Yeah, scream.
I'm in.
All right.
That was 360 days on the dot. Telry Lantern Bridge.
I am in, but I have no vision.
You have no vision? Can
Yep.
you guys not see?
I don't have a
screen-
token, so I figured I wouldn't.
I can see.
My screen is black.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me load up a random other map. Is it loaded for you guys?
9%.
The
Well,
other
I
map
mean-
loaded, and then it
I'm in.
immediately went back to this map.
Well, this is the one you guys are supposed to be on. The King's Ire
Okay.
moored.
Okay, I am currently on College Courtyard.
Well, in either case, what you witness is a massive vessel being risen up from the swamp, covered from head to toe in growths and coral and other such muck and dirt, being risen up from the depths of the swamp, hastily repaired, moored, and ready for launch. As you step out onto the gangplank and stand out on the top deck, you can see that Telry and many of the other courtiers of the Barrow King attend on his behalf to grant you farewell. As you exchange your last few goodbyes, the ship breaks mooring and drifts on the eastern sea as Telry is left behind to face the horrors of war. And the rest of you begin your adventure at sea. And let me know when you guys are loaded.
Loaded.
I'm in.
In.
Loaded almost instantly.
Yes, loaded.
Boat.
You guys should be hearing the music.
Mm-hmm.
Good old shanty.
Yeah.
Okay. And one moment. It should. I'm not sure why it's not playing the. Okay, let me see if I can get this to fix. supposed to be doing ocean stuff too, and it's not.
I got ocean stuff on my side.
I can hear waves.
You have ocean.
Oh, you guys can hear the waves? I wonder why I can't.
Do you have a specific token you have selected?
Oh, there it is. It's just really low for me.
Ah.
There we go.
Ambient sound. Gotcha.
Throw ourselves in the water and see if we can hear it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I can hear the sound of the ocean from the ocean.
I can hear the ocean from the ocean.
You're
right.
right up to it.
And so, the party set sail aboard an ancient vessel bearing the moniker, the King's Ire. As it makes its way southward, the captain, whose art I'm waiting on, will inform you that he is in service to the Barrel King. His name is Captain Lepon. I'd do his voice, but my throat is fucked up, so I'm just gonna take a break on that. He will inform you that we have a short ride before we have to moor in order to resupply with rations that the living can actually eat. And then from that point forward, we'll do a straight shot towards the Anvanti Isles. I'll type his name out for you.
Thank you.
Captain Lamont. Alrighty.
Lamont.
Alright, aboard the King's Ire, you essentially don't have to worry about any water encounters, as nothing wants to fuck with the undead ship, as you may or may not have guessed. So your journey sets out about 2 weeks' time, and then you begin to coat along... Oh, hold on. I realized I didn't send you guys to this map. You follow the one of the inner rivers as they moored the ship here, which took you about 2 weeks to travel here, and then you set off there. I know that the ship was pointed this way, but the map wasn't flipped. It's fine. And you're heading southward. You're to resupply at Whisperwood before you go the rest of your way. Alrighty.
Okay.
No.
And one moment.
And I love this music.
Do we have any crew that's from Whisperwood or knows of it?
Well, they know of it, but none of them that are from it, though.
Fair.
Their plan is to moor off the abandoned battlements that used to be along Whisperwood's eastern wall to protect from pirates, and they intend to go to shore and go to town that way. Okay. And you travel approximately a week at sea, propelling you down the coastline until you moor off the eastern battlements of Whisperwind. Or Whisperwood, excuse me. Oh, God. Sorry, I hate being sick.
Understandable. You're fine.
General consensus there, yeah.
Also, your ship has multiple layers, but I can't get them to appear on the same map without completely switching maps. So I think I'm going to work with the map makers a little bit. See if there's a way that we can add them on there and make it to where people can just teleport or something.
Cool.
Because it'd suck if I have to constantly reposition tokens and shit. Give me a moment, I'm loading.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit quiet without Telry around.
Yeah, everyone's a bit, I guess, in their own heads at the moment.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Ugh.
Oh, right. Seasickness. I guess that's another thing we don't have anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think I was ever seasick, but now I'm never seasick.
Seasickness is a state of mind, girl.
And is the profuse vomiting also a state of mind?
No, that's a result of the state of mind.
Hmm. I'm learning much again.
Marlowe nods.
Sagely.
Listen, it wasn't this bad for the short distances or when we were in the swamp.
All right.
You wanna say your new name to the rest, if they don't know about it?
Oh, right. They weren't there. Upon returning to the king, I am now renamed as Nenanoth.
What?
Nenanoth.
It-
You can call me Nen.
Can I call you Gruul?
Of course, if that would be easier.
Okay. I've just known you as Gruul for an entire year, and in my head, when I think of, oh, that guy, Gruul is the first thing that pops into my mind.
No problem. Same issue with Venice. I just should...
Who the fuck is Veneth?
It
I'll
is...
point at a random guy. He's Venice.
That guy, get him.
I will just reference myself as such. I need to get used to it. If you wish to record it, apparently it means a good son.
Yeah, he was crying. I saw him. I was like, okay,
Did you
buddy.
need to tell them that?
Are you a good son?
That's what the name says, so yes.
Look, can I not? Can I dwell myself on that one?
I know this just kind of seems insane to me, but I'll let that be a me thing and not just I'm just gonna call you Gruul if you don't mind.
No, it's like I said, it's fine. Yeah, but I told you I will be referencing myself as Nenanoth.
If you start speaking in third person, I'm gonna
I
also have issues.
What if he started throwing rocks as like his main attack? Like, what would you do then?
More issues, probably. But
I mean, it just flings pointy rocks if you really think about it.
Alrighty.
Marlowe will walk away.
And so, as the party moves towards Whisperwood, up ahead, they see the ruined battlements of the eastern wall. But they also see something else. They see a small contingent of Metherian troops. Everyone make me perception checks.
Where's my perception? Look, it's Metheri.
Damn, I didn't even know what I rolled a 20.
I rolled a 3. Still get 11 though.
All right, as the ship pulls into dock, Captain Lamont will go. What course of action do you think that we should take? If we were to open fire, we would alert everyone within the town that we were hostile. It might have the opposite effect if they are not dealt with swiftly. My proposal is that perhaps you and your party might be able to deal with this problem. We cannot very well enter the city and buy the provisions that we need, not as we are. Perhaps you would fare better.
If give it a moment, I can find their numbers.
Being that we're stopping here for our provisions, rations and such, is there anything that you need from this city? Perhaps we could enter, get what we need, and leave.
Ale would be nice.
No need to put yourselves at risk. Ale? Okay.
He will then hand you a few bars of gold to purchase.
Probably takes them.
In addition to that, might I also suggest, Captain! One of the fellow crew runs up to him, a spyglass in his hand. Captain! They're going to burn someone! He'll point out over the stern. And there, you will see in the distance what appears to be several large pieces of wood being coiled up to make a stake. And someone in chains being moved towards it. The captain will look to you, Marlowe.
Marlowe has the same expression on his face that he's had this entire time.
Oh, come on, Marlowe. Might as well get going now.
What?
I don't feel like letting
Now
more
a good
people
time.
die. Look, they'll be distracted. They're setting it up. We can attempt to get the surprise on them. Shouldn't be too hard.
Would you find out how many they are? Or
And they're
anything about
preparing to burning. I don't know if I have the time.
All right. Chrome. Knarh, should we head out?
Yep.
I've been needed for a fight since the Minotaur took it all.
Feels good to do something.
Get me in a boat. I'll go. I'll help.
You say get you in a boat?
Now get me off this boat.
Okay, I was confused.
All right. We'll take care of this, Captain.
He'll nod. We'll stay out of sight. We'll be here if you need us.
Understood. If I need,
If
if we
you want
need
to stay
you,
behind, Laza, we can take care of this.
if we need your help, I'll fire a fire flux arrow in this direction.
He'll nod.
All right. So we head off.
To battle. We are ready.
Alrighty. So the party descends. Alright, go ahead and set yourselves up over here. Oh, hold on. I need to adjust something real quick. There we go. Had to scale everything properly.
Yeah, there we go. Gotta put my war face on.
How far are we supposed to be?
Up to about Knarh is good. Alright. As the party approaches, what they see ahead of them is a grisly sight. 4 Metherians, bearers of the Eye, are moving a prisoner towards the hastily constructed pyre made out of the remains of this dead tree. You will notice from this distance that their prisoner seems to be a halfling, bruised and besmirched. You can see that the halfling is stripped nearly naked, save for a single bandana.
He's dying.
Oh my god.
Take a moment.
If he rolls another 8-inch dick, I'm losing it.
A nearly naked halfling, put in naught but her undergarments and her face bound by a black mask, is brought towards this hastily constructed bonfire. And it is there that you see this. Oh god, sorry, my head is killing me. Give me a second.
Take a minute.
Well, it's less of a worry now. Still not a 0% chance, but, you know, less likely.
Also, Marlowe, you don't have to worry about rolling an 8-inch. It was a she.
I'm still
Oh, no.
checking.
Like I said, still not a
Check for,
0% chance.
Should we check for tentacles? The last halfling you checked almost did.
Oh my god.
I don't want to have to start tying up halflings again. Feels weird.
Anyway, the prisoner is moved towards the stake. And you see that 4 Metherian Seekers and Silencers move the prisoner up towards it. What would you guys like to do? Oh, make me perception checks. Sorry, I'm so fucking off right now.
Do 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 do. Sure.
Alright, no. You notice that there is one piece of jewelry that the Metherians have not taken from the prisoner. You can see that it appears to be a pendant of some kind. It dangles from their neck It appears from this distance to be a locket, but you notice that it is made out of amber. The prisoner is dragged and strapped to the edge as they are preparing the ritual to burn her in Metheria's name. What would the party like to do?
Before they move up.
Okay.
I would like to cast a wall of sand right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're just doing it.
Bro, he got to use the spell.
Can I start running?
Hold on. Let me do his wall of sand. Alright, you summon forth a wall of sand, stopping the Metherians in their tracks. They'll look around, bewildered, as there's no sand here. At this point, they'll turn and see you on the docks. One will call out and say, "Cease! You are interfering with Metheria's holy word!" Which one of you summoned this sand? Apostates!
We are Metheria.
Marlowe will step
What?
forward and raise his hand. Seems there's a bit of confusion here. As, that man is my cousin.
Who are you pointing at?
The halfling.
I know it's not very
That-
important, but they're not a man.
She's a woman. You don't know your cousin very well. It doesn't matter. Family to an apostate most likely has tainted blood.
Hey, we go in with the tainted blood thing. All right.
Look, I'm all.
All right, what would you?
That's a girl.
What would the party like to do?
Bolt.
They'll look at you. And who are you?
We come from overseas, strange to these lands. What we see, we don't not know. It looks like you are just a bunch of bandits.
Okay, that's a deception check.
Marlowe looks at Gruul like,
That's a deception
how can we
check.
come from? How can we come from overseas if that's my cousin?
Roll a deception check. Go ahead. Alright, the Metherians do not buy your story.
I will use my birthday 20 on that.
I do not think even a birthday 20 is going to get you out of that. That is terribly
Fuck.
presented as an argument. I'm sorry. They're
I
not.
was like, I gotta use it.
they're
There's
not.
a wall.
They're not stupid. Like,
Use it next time someone try to persuade someone else.
why do you lie to the Metheria? Excuse me. How dare you lie to an agent of Metheria?
You are not Metherians of. You're not agents of Metherians. I know this.
What?
You guys having fun or something?
All right, that's it. They roll initiative.
Is
Like,
the halfling conscious?
she is not.
Fucking charge!
All right. So
Charles.
she does not respond to
That's
Charles.
confusion.
All right. This encounter is very easy for you guys to deal with. The Metherians hold against Chrome's charge on the back of his battle pig. I assume you're charging, yes?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So combat's not something we're going to go through, as you completely slaughter the Metherians briskly and quickly.
Ooh.
And you will see...
Did you see my extra fucking magic pebble? I do like 5 now.
Bro, that's so cool, man. Did you see how you summoned sand and stopped them? Anyway, the halfling woman is dropped by the silencers and the seekers as you dispatch them with ease. You see that she lies on the ground in a crumpled heap, her amber locket shining in the sun. You can also see that a short distance away, there is a chest where a gear has been thrown haphazardly. Seeing as how the the color of the cloak matches the same hue as her mask, you take it that this must be the gear that they have taken from her.
I just pick her up. All right, grab her stuff. Gruul, are you the least conspicuous of us?
Unfortunately.
Just throw on the pig, it's fine.
Why are we taking Charles with us?
Oh
He's
no,
not
I'm
actually
taking
my
her back
cousin.
to the boat. Like,
Oh.
Wait, why? Are we kidnapping someone?
I
place
mean,
on purpose. Let's be honest. If it's an apostate and they're gonna get burned, they're not welcome here. They're welcome more so with us, where they'd be alive.
We're just taking this person?
we can let them leave the boat after they've woken up.
Can we wake him up? Right now?
Well, that's certainly an option, but are there more Mytharians?
There are not.
Then sure.
These the only ones around?
Marlowe will grab the eye pendants from the Mytharians and then bury them in the ground.
Okay.
I'll start ruffling through her pockets to see if they got anything useful.
They
See why
had
they're here and whatnot.
they had 4 healing potions, and what appears to be just regular healing potions, and they have what appears to be a piece of parchment with orders. The orders seem to be written in a cipher, but they reference the following: find her, burn her as an apostate. That will give us ample opportunity in order to overturn the decision. Do not, by any means, allow her to escape. That's all it says.
Are
Although,
you going to loot Charles or leave him with this stuff?
although the letter is not signed, it does bear the markings of the Mytharian Church.
What are you reading?
I'm just gonna try to make sure she's alright, see if I can wake her up.
Alright. You start to attempt to awaken the halfling woman. As you start to stir her, she will groggily begin to wake up.
And blanket.
Alright. You wake up, mysterious stranger.
Where am I? Kind of glances around at the strangers surrounding her.
We found you about to be, well, the Mytharians had you. Let's just put it simply.
Ah,
You know,
Do
Mytharians gonna
you
burn
know
apostates.
your name?
I...
Right?
I'm sure it'll come back to me momentarily.
How many
Who are
fingers
you?
am I holding up? Holding up 2 of them.
2.
Right.
Who are you? You're not with the church.
Nah,
We are
what-
your heroes for today.
I look at her and I kind of gesture to my hands and face, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not with the church.
Marlowe points at the riddled corpses on the ground. Those guys had you like tied up, and they were gonna kill you, I think.
Well, thank you. Does anyone have my clothes?
Box.
I'll check the chest.
as you look at the chest, you can see, oh, that's got to be her clothing. You can see that there's armor and weapons and things that seem to match the coloring of her mask.
I guess we don't need to take those, right?
It is unfortunate. It is yours. You can have it.
Well, very much appreciated, as she'll pull the big old hat out of the box first and put it snugly on her head.
All right. And so the stranger gets properly dressed. Finally, it is upon us.
He's a bandit.
Yes.
He. Excuse
I
me.
was the bandit.
No.
Kind
He's
of
bad.
motion to the big orc lady in front of me. Ma'am, your
Yeah?
friend there with the dark hair, is he
An
simple?
idiot? Yes.
Oh.
And he uses big words.
I just kind of smile at Marlowe.
Swoosh. She finishes getting dressed.
Oof. My goodness.
She'll kind of
Please give yourself the proper introduction.
well, I seem to have been rescued. Again. It happens from time to time, but you may call me the Twilight Mouse, as that is the name I go by in most places.
Hmm. Your name
May
after
I-
a rodent?
You are called the title.
You can call it a title, more of an alias, really.
Alias.
Yes, you see, I feel the need to protect my identity as I travel, as the things I tend to become involved in may become a danger to my family and myself, as you can see. She kind of motions towards the would-be pyre.
Ah. Okay.
You didn't call yourself Mouse because you're short, did you?
The moniker, I must admit, was not my idea. It is secondhand. But this is not a safe place to be about. I'm sure more patrols will be by soon.
Well, we've got stuff to do in town. They want to show up. We can defend ourselves.
I see.
Yeah,
Marlowe's
what kind
looking
of
through the
reason?
box of shit.
Excuse me, sir. What was your name? Oh, I have no control.
Oh, hold on, I gotta give you...
That's okay. I'm walking up to Marlowe and the box full of my stuff. Excuse me there. Those would be mine, I believe.
Hi. Marlowe looks at Chrome. He's like, what would you do here as a bandit?
Well, from the ledger we had, it seemed like this person is quite important to some decision. It'd be a shame to just rob and steal someone with little to have anything.
Rob and steal. I mean this with the greatest possible respect. Why would you rescue me only to loot me? You could have waited until after they burned me if you only wanted my things.
Well, you have, your items to be smoke damaged is quite, not the way I like things to have. Plus,
We're a
The
combat
decision
bunch.
decision was a democratic one to save you. I thought we
We're a
were all going
combat-
to take your shit for money.
Yeah, I don't like watching apostates burn.
I
I'm
don't like
confused
watching
right now.
people burn.
First, not an apostate. Well,
oink.
maybe. Hard to tell what the church defines as an apostate these days.
Oh, it's very easy. Me.
Well, Yes, I imagine you are some kind of natural caster of some sort.
Lows with 5 exposure.
Or not taking a shit.
No, we don't need it. We have a boat full of shit. That's just
We also have a boat that we're
Oh, you
trying
have
to
a boat?
refill.
Is that
It's
it?
that one.
Over there.
yes.
Yeah, the grimy one.
It's the big one that looks like a boat.
It's got character.
As you look
So-
at the boat, Twilight Mouse, your pendant begins to softly vibrate. Marlowe, you have a strange sensation, like you're back at Montague's Manor. Midnight Raven and Twilight Mouse.
Right, well. Seems like it is destiny after all, then. Got room for one more. I can probably pay passage.
Sure, but
Were you at a
under-
party about 7 months ago, getting your back blown out by a dude in a tiger outfit?
What?
He really is an interesting one, isn't he?
I don't recognize you.
I doubt it. I tend not to, make a point of being remembered. If at all possible.
perhaps not taking your stuff, but might I ask a question?
Well, I suppose it would be uncouth of me to not reward you with at least that for my saving.
Might be a strange question, but your amulet, it's made of ember, yes?
Some kind of yellow stone, yeah.
Yeah, like this. Holds up a chunk of amber that I have.
Oh, you have a whole chest full.
No, chunk.
Excuse me. Oh, a chunk. Just a chunk.
Yeah.
Well, if I must say, I've had this for a while, and it has been said to me by someone I truly do trust that it would lead me to my heart's desire. Seeing as recently my heart's desire has been in somewhat of a tumultuous twist, figured I'd follow it, and it seems to vibrate anytime I'm heading in the direction that it's pointing. It's pointing at your ship.
You desire our ship?
Oh, I desire to board your ship, perhaps travel with you for a while. I don't know where it will take me. Where are you going?
Should we tell him?
This far ahead, have you?
I think it best to hold off for now. Perhaps after we have a bit more privacy, and we are out of town.
We are here to resupply as well. We can't not leave quite just yet.
Going into town. Well, I must say, going straight back into town right at this moment might not be the wisest plan for me as I am currently. Young lady, may I have your name?
Yeah. Nah, house rip.
Oh, I thought she was talking to Marlowe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought he was talking to Marlowe.
Miss Knarh, may I borrow you for a moment?
Oh God.
Borrow me.
Yes, just for a moment. If you'd stoop down, I need to study for a moment.
What? Leans in.
And
You
the
are
Twilight Mouse-
weirder than.
Yes. One moment. And the Twilight Mouse will pull out a disguise kit from one of her pouches and kind of rummage through it and take a few minutes to mimic Knarh's general visage and make herself into a smaller Knarh. And I've just sent you a token there into the art channel.
Oh, never mind.
I'm the fastest artist there's ever been.
Oh my god.
The
Okay.
quickest pen in the West.
Okay, alright. Let me fucking do this.
Heck yeah.
What
Hold-
do you do?
I think we should leave this guy.
Marlowe, am I a guy?
No,
will-
you have big boobs. Actually, no, never mind.
You have big boobs.
They
Nice.
are, moobs. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Good.
Never mind.
I have
All right.
Does that make me a woman?
All right. What? Quick, say something. Say a long phrase. Say something. I need something to study.
I was a bandit.
Oh no, I see what you're trying to do.
I see what you're trying to do. All right, Mum. I see what
Mom.
you're trying to do. All right.
Oh no.
No, you see,
Oh.
it's simple. It's a simple disguise. This will help us travel through the town. Despite the Matherian patrols having caught wind of me and knowing what I generally look like, this will help me blend in. Good.
I think he's openly mocking you. No, I'm not quite sure.
You have a child?
What? I don't want to talk about it.
You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the fact that Waymaker used his ability as a quick artist to be able to do a disguise character better than like most people will ever be able to.
Power gaming right here.
Yeah, right.
Power
This
gaming.
is just power gaming, right?
He showed me that the other day, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna do this as one of my disguises. I have 5 others," and I was like, oh,
It took me
no.
15 minutes. All right. Supplies, huh? I'll follow along.
Oh, we should let the others know that is.
Before
Good.
you,
You don't have to follow us if you don't want to.
Oh, I insist. My locket insists.
well,
You look at it.
Your locket insists.
Yes.
look, before we go off on this journey, I guess, together, this is not going to be a simple explanation, and we're probably going to be running into things that are... the word deadly probably doesn't really do them justice.
If you're gonna follow us into town, do you mind if I see your locket that speaks to you?
I suppose, but it is mine. You've
I'm not
already
gonna
shown
take it.
yourselves to have bandit-like tendencies, and I mean that in the kindest possible way.
Well, when we saw your shit, I was trying to be open-minded, accommodating the rest of us, some of which are bandits.
Half
I'm
I'm the
squid.
bandit. The rest are just people.
Well, she will hand Marlowe the locket, hesitantly.
Marlowe will look at it. Is it saying anything?
All right. As you take a look at the locket, make me a Actually, I don't even think you need to make a check for that. You feel you feel the same strange feeling that you felt when you first placed your hand upon the amber statue of Laza. There is a connection through the amber. The tendrils of fate. Something that you have felt very briefly, but definitely before.
Marlowe will put it up to his ear and listen.
As you listen, what you hear is not so much a voice, but a presence, an eminence, the echo of something spoken. There is a
Marlowe will
logging.
hand it back.
There is a logging within the amulet.
Well, as she takes it, puts it back over her neck.
So, we all set?
I am if you are.
All right. We can, head on in then.
Right.
This isn't going to be awkward at all.
So the secret, Miss Knarh, to a good con is confidence.
Hmm.
Like
will
in
find
another
that
place.
Shortened version of the same word.
You're funny. I like you.
You guys want to go
Throwing
into town,
attachments to me.
grab some rations, or do whatever it is you guys want to do. I'm gonna go speak to the captain. This guy seems insistent on getting on the boat, so I'll talk to the captain and then ask
Don't you
around a
have
bit.
the gold bar on you?
Oh shit, yeah.
Little
Marlowe
Nara gives
gives
you
you-
a grin, like you couldn't stop her from getting on the boat if you wanted to.
I can't read facial expressions, so I just see you making weird Knarh faces.
Nara faces.
How much bars did you give me?
3 gold bars.
Currently have 4.
Rations, booze, and then any single bottle of wine. And I think you can probably spend the rest.
Alrighty. And as Marlowe turns to re-enter the ship, and the rest of the party turns to enter the town of Whisperwood, that is where I will call it, as we're at time and I am exhausted. So,
Yes, you need some rest, buddy. Thank you for running for us anyway.
Thank you for a lovely game.
well, I
We
didn't,
were
Yeah, it was a good game.
very hyped for this one, so
I didn't.
thank you so
I didn't want
much.
people to be disappointed, and then Luke write an entire soliloquy on how awful it was that he didn't get to play. Oh man.
That slam poetry would have been epic.
slam
He,
poetry.
he thinks I don't already have 7 pre-written soliloquies.
Game unplayed. Disappointment immeasurable.
Disappointment. Good.
Yeah, I'm also really sorry. I felt like I did not do a very good job this session.
No,
I
it
really
was
am sorry.
great.
I
You
was-
gave
was
us
good.
the time we
I
needed
was
for.
wiped the fuck out almost the entire time. So,
Yeah, it was smooth,
but
it
we
was
got
smooth.
through it, and we got to introduce a new character, and
Yeah.
hopefully in a way that Marlowe wouldn't just instantly argue away. Who's this guy?
Oh no, I am still in that state of
He
mind.
was definitely ready to kick the Twilight Mouse right off the boat.
Yeah, I'm in that whole, like, you have no idea what you're getting into, bud.
You sure you want to come with us? I mean, we're kind of fucked up.
Destiny's destiny.
All right, where's fan art? Any fan art? Let's see what we got.
Do we have
I don't see any.
There is no fan art, unfortunately.
none?
Alrighty.
Comes and goes.
Well, this is for chat. Today we had 2 session zeros. They won't be playing next week because I used that time to create their maps and everything. But they should be good to play the week after that, on the 9th and 12th, respectively.
Thank goodness, that's so many talkies.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Good.
Also, I have one other thing I got to talk to you guys outside of stream,
Hmm.
and then we
Gotcha.
should be good to go. But anyway,
Copy.
thanks for watching,
Alright.
everybody. Thanks for following. Thanks for subbing. All that good stuff.
Hickey.
Thank you for
Thank you all.
supporting my channel. It really means a lot. Bye, guys.
Hickey.
Mhm.
Bye.